think you're gonna recap it. I know we all met. The broad strokes are we all met. There is a idea of getting Gamma back, and we're going, but first we're going into a mountain. First, we're entering some kind of. Aren't we looking for relics or ancient, ancient artifacts to what are we trying to do with them?
to get you back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, not me. I'm
Yeah.
here.
That
Oh
that that
man,
is the
you
broad
bro.
strokes, to for our listening audience, to recap, you all well, no, not you all. There was a bit of recovery on the part of Hugh with the cat tribe, uh, before meeting up with Truffaut and Small Scabs. Small Scabs and Nightclaw each bringing an entourage, trying to have a bit of a discussion on how to proceed with the resistance and what to do about Gamma. Truffaut made it clear that as much as he wants to get Gamma back, that the resistance is bigger than any one mutant, and so mobilizing resistance cells in an effort to storm Rat Castle to get Gamma back was just not a good idea and not the answer. Small Scabs and Nightclaw had some arguing where Small Scabs sided more on the resistance side than Nightclaw, who was more determined to get Gamma back, uh, essentially feeling like, one, the rats can't be trusted, including Small Scabs, even though Small Scabs is a mouse, and two, that there is a certain amount of debt owed to Gamma, to Big L, whose body remains in Rat Castle, and to Hugh, and less so to Small Scabs and the other rats. The general agreement was that you all would try to come to some sort of terms with Fink, but that the best way to do so was to have the leadership of the reptile tribe make the overture to try to get him back. To that end, you all traveled across the river on Galileo's raft, which was exceptionally uncomfortable for Cassius 18, the cat who has been voluntold essentially to represent the cat tribe in matters of the resistance and of specifically of getting Gamma back. You made your way to the reptile habitat where Piaf was with Ringo, where Piaf, who was a little disheartened to hear the news, but agreed to try to get Gamma back despite all of their differences, and expressed once again for her support for the actions of the Watchers, as they were nice enough to return one of the reptile tribe, which going into Gamma's house turned out to be Haley 43, Gamma's long lost, abducted, never seen for many years spouse. Returned a little different than when she was taken, but still able to think for herself and operate, and very determined to get Gamma back. The general agreement became that you would need something worthwhile to offer Fink to get Gamma back. He was trading kind of no major status, no major rank cat members for food, and you figured that, if I remember y'all's discussion correctly, that relics, or especially bullets, gunpowder, well, less gunpowder, but bullets, would be something that would be worthwhile to offer him. And remembering something that Ginkgo had mentioned long ago. I say long ago, like a month ago when Ginkgo was with you. You all made your choice to continue through the reptile habitat, go up into rat territory very briefly, and try to pass into the rabbit territory to see if you could barter with the rabbits. You have not made it into rabbit territory. You are still in the rat habitat and have found the domicile of 2 rats.
think it's Tchaikovsky and
I wrote,
Taco Bell.
sure is. Need to get to the right page of my notes. I should probably have done that. Tchaikovsky 78, Taco Bell 87, who both. Many mutants don't necessarily live in the main outpost of their habitat. These 2 express their distaste for the way Fink is running things, their distaste for the war with the cats, and Fink's, especially Fink's sort of clannishness, where his family among the rats is doing great, but not even necessarily the rest of the rats are doing all that well. They have been scavenging out here in the base of the mountains, not exceptionally far from the Eastern Forbidden Zone, and produced to you a broken flute, which they were in the process of repairing, and with Hugh's help, were able to finish. They told you that they knew of a place that they did not go in. They found it outside. They would not go into this place. It was dangerous. A set of large doors built into the wall of the mountain. They have offered to either take you there now, it is late evening, or if you want to camp nearby, they will take you in the morning.
How we
That
feeling?
is-
Night or are we
Yeah,
taking
it's
a rest here?
that is entirely up to you. But before we answer that question, we are going to, before you all set out from the helicopter, well, I guess it was early this morning, actually. Your orders for the remaining resistance cells were supposed to go out. I need to know what those are, as those may impact your actions in various, in various habitats. So before we figure out the plan of our player resistance cell, let's see where you all want to send the other cells. So if you want to take some time to discuss that, I could jump into a different channel if you want, or
Get out of
watch
here,
your
Tim.
stuff.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Oh,
He's
he
deaf.
didn't
He's
leave.
deafened.
Yeah, that's close enough. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Now he left. Wait, he's offline.
Whoa. I didn't think you'd go that far. So how we
Wait,
feeling? How we
Wait,
feeling?
he's deleting the channel. Oh no.
Oh, wait. This audio call is dissolving.
Guys, I'm
Guys,
scared.
guys, Mr. Stark.
Not now, Tom Holland.
Oh, sorry. Um,
Well, I think the easy one, right, is what we want small scabs doing, the rat tribe cell. Because I mean, in game we talked about them doing recon or somebody doing recon in the rat tribe, right? So it makes sense to have them have that one new rat tribe cell that we've got.
do we have a rat tribe cell? Because the sheet doesn't say so.
We definitely do. Like, I'll just add it in there because small scabs. That was the whole point. Like, we went and recruited, right? That was our action in the last round. You know, was to recruit a cell in the rat tribe. And Small Scab said, "Oh yeah, like we definitely want to be Team Jacket." Right? So
Okay. So you're saying recon?
yeah.
What you're saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
I think that makes the most sense to have them
Yeah.
doing recon.
Right. And then I don't know if a +4 helps us if the next thing is, like going in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's my guess is that, we do the recon this round, and then next round, that's when we're going in to get Gamma.
Yeah. Maybe we do recon to set up to like I wonder if we then on that next turn, right? I mean if it works out timing wise like that, right? Uh if we can have them also do like some kind of an attack and maybe that helps us in some way, but I don't know. But yeah, recon's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, recon, rat recon and the rat tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
And so that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4 other cells that we can decide what to do. Bears, reptiles, rabbits, and
The bears and reptiles, our ranks there are so low.
yeah.
We could spread the word.
Yeah.
We could try a recruitment in there so that way then one can just stay spreading the word. But with like, hey, they can't be that many turns left in general,
Right.
I thought like splitting it up, 2 spread the word, 2 like recruit.
Yeah. Where do you think spreading the word?
Now that's the real question.
I mean, I think reptile and bear, if we want two to spread the word, they're the two that need it the most and have the highest risk, and that's the least risky thing, right?
Yeah.
So I think those are just good overall choices. I think rabbit is fairly open because their number is high, so we can kind of maybe use them for something.
Yeah.
The others obviously we can use reptile or bear, but I think like just having them recruiting their own thing is probably best. I think rabbit is good to use for something. Rat is going to do its rat thing. So ape is also their numbers fairly high, so also good to use them for something. So, we're doing a little recon, some spreading the word. We need at least one recruitment has to happen, right? We can't let turns go by without recruiting 1 or 2. We could just do another big setup turn, right? And do like spreading the word, recon, everybody recruits, right? And just
Right.
do like mass recruiting. I know we had done that before and then they died.
Yeah.
Like half of
Yeah.
them died.
That's why I kind of want to like split it up, because like 1 super safe, right? Like 1, 2 super safe. If we lose both the teams that's trying to recruit people, we'll still have the other 2,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it okay, so it sounds like because of their low numbers, right? We could have the reptile and the bear tribe, or have the 2 cells, both of those cells just spreading the word within their own cells. Right?
Yeah.
So the reptile would be
Yeah.
spreading the word, right? And the bear tribe would be spreading, right? And then with our 2 remaining cells, if we want to do recruitment with both of them, right? The question is, do we want to have the rabbit tribe and the ape tribe? Do we want them recruiting cells from within their own habitats, or do we want them going out and recruiting in other habitats?
Yeah, I mean, if we recruit within, the chances of success are fairly good, right? Baseline, obviously, without
Yeah.
the Watcher stuff. I think high chances of hitting another cell, which again preps for the next turn, which is what it feels like we're kind of doing this time around.
Right.
So then that would then open up like, cool, now somebody is in there and can now do dedicated recruiting or dedicated, spreading the word.
Great.
Or just be available to do stuff,
Yeah.
around.
I like it. So we're gonna have both of them recruit within their own tribes.
It seems like everybody's like doing shit in their tribe.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
we've got it laid out right now. Everybody's action is happening in their own tribes. The ape and rabbit tribes are going to try and recruit additional cells. The reptile and bear tribes are just going to try and get those insurgency numbers up by spreading the word. And the rat tribe, small scabs, is doing recon so that hopefully we'll have information as to whatever the best increase our chances of getting Gamma back based on whatever operations we try and pull.
Yeah.
Yeah. An alternative idea is that we also do send one of these instead of recruiting, send one of the recruitments to also do recon or something, one of the buffing things in an area. We could try to set up for something like that. I don't know where the best place would be. I mean, I'd love to use that to buff a second way into recruiting on the Badger tribe,
Right.
or getting the cat numbers up in some fashion.
Right.
In my head, like right now, right? If we do the 2 and 2, everybody works inside their lane, right?
Yeah.
We'll be able to then cascaded leftwards on the map wise,
Yeah, I mean, this is it's we've talked about it before, right? This system, recruitment, I think, is the actual most powerful thing you can have everyone doing. Because if everyone recruited, then we're snowballing.
Right.
So having a heavy recruitment time is really, really strong for other turns. So yeah, I think we leave it as it is.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I also think that leaving it as it is, and then one of the options for next turn, we'll see how things work out. But assuming one of the key things that we're going to be doing next turn is whatever operation get Gamma back, right? That will certainly, it'll take us. It sounds like it'll probably take at least one other cell to take some action as part of that, which is why we're doing the recon in the rat tribe to get the +4 in there in the next turn. And who knows, maybe we spend a lot of the next turn also doing recon in other places so that we start getting to a more operational phase of using these cells. But right now we've just got to build up the rank. So I think what we've got makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Unless one of the high-end cells, the ape or rabbit, does a pinpoint attack in their zone, right? Which also increases insurgency, but gets rid of some Watcher. We have never decreased their capacity, I don't think.
They've been kicking our ass pretty well.
They be kicking our ass pretty well. And it's a flat roll, because they're in... The apes at least get a +1, then a -1 for the pinpoint, so just a straight 6.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
What's
What do
the
you guys think
danger
about that?
aspect of that?
The danger is they die and we lose the cell.
Well, I mean, how difficult is the roll?
Oh, it's 6 die, no penalty. unless watcher things cause a penalty on it, which we can't control and won't know.
Right.
Yeah, we can do that.
So there's a
But we can look at
risk.
what they've been doing recently, right? And they've been
Yeah, like they already were crazy on the Ape Tribe, right? I don't know that they're gonna go double down on Ape Tribe again. You know?
yeah. I don't think they're going to double down, but we can definitely see they've been getting kind of not even kind of super aggressive, like actually super aggressive.
Dude, I like the idea of a pinpoint attack, and particularly in the Ape Tribe, it both strategically makes sense, but also narratively it makes sense.
Yeah,
Right.
I was thinking like we don't know enough about the rabbit people. Like,
Right.
I think they also have a good chance of doing the same thing, but
Well, they have a good
Yeah.
chance of doing the same thing, but also it would feel weird if they're doing that while we're in the Rabbit Tribe and we're not affiliate. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah,
So yeah, I like that. We'll have the Ape Tribe do a pinpoint attack, try and counter attack, the Watchers' heavy-handedness right now. The rabbits are just going to try and recruit another tribe. The reptiles and the bears being central and having low numbers, they're just going to try and spread the word about the insurgency, try and get those numbers up. And the rat tribe's doing recon.
okay. So we're not doing no more recruitment, though, right? That's
No, the rabbit is recruiting.
Rabbits recruiting.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're losing +1 recruitment to run a risk, to do a gamble, Tony.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're squeezing a Gamby in.
We've been gambling a lot, right?
But this
You know?
gamble is in our favor, right?
Yeah.
You know, because we get a +1 and there's a -1. Well, now granted, this system does not work plus and negative. We will have +1 die and then +1 bad die.
It sounded good for a second.
Yeah, it does sound good when you word it that way, huh? But we would also grow insurgency, which they don't really need, but it does get rid of capacity, and we need to take Ted's numbers down. Are you thinking it's too risky that we should just do the recruitment?
I like I said, we've been gambling, right? And I feel like after taking such narratively taking such a heavy loss in the Rat Tribe, I feel like this is like a real hard push. Like this is a real hard push to be like, yeah, let's go pinpoint attack in the Ape Tribe, because it is a gamble and it could definitely pay off good, right? But like once we lose that, now we're down to 3. And that's assuming that we do actually pass the recruitment,
That's right. Yep.
And the other 2 is just spreading the word, which is good, right? I think I'll like that next time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down with a recruitment angle. I like having, if we hit both recruitments, that's huge.
How do you feel about it, Adam? Like how it is?
I think I like the pinpoint attack better. Simply because it's got it's got the exact same risk and chance of success as recruitment. Right. And so
Right.
in terms of like die rolls, they're the exact same thing. It doesn't make a difference. So the question is, right, would I rather have one new cell at this point, or would I rather have the insurgency increased and the capacity of the Watchers decreased? And at this point, I think I'd rather have forget about the insurgency numbers. I think I'd rather have the Watchers' capacity decreased. Like we need to start decreasing their capacity to do things at some point. Right. And so it seems like taking, one of our biggest tribes where we've got some numerical advantages and taking one of them to try and strike back and try and start thinning that group out, it seems like we got to start doing that. And if we decide now's not the time, okay, like I can stomach that, but we got to start at some point.
Yeah, I definitely feel you. But like, what I'm saying? We only have these 4 outside of the rest, right?
Mhm.
So like pushing it down to 3, I just don't want to like push it down there, right? Because we keep just resetting, we keep losing people, keep losing them. I want to get like a nice solid handful of cells to work with.
I hear you. I can live with that. Yeah, so let's do the 2 recruitment, the 2 spreading the words, and the recon. Everybody in their own tribes.
Is that how we feeling?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Who wants to ping Ted?
Oh, I blocked him. I
Nice.
I can't find his account actually.
thought. Where we in
I got him. What's up?
The council has spoken.
The council has spoken.
Mhm.
All right. Lay it on me. What's the plan?
Plan's pretty simple.
Notes page here.
Yeah, we've got the bear and reptile tribe, or bear and reptile cells, are both spreading the word, each within their own habitats.
Okay.
Small scabs and the rat cell, as we discussed in last session, they're doing recon in the rat tribe to try and help us figure out the best way to get Gamma out. And then the ape tribes and the rabbit tribes, also within their own habitats, are both doing recruitments to try and get additional cells. So everybody's working, all 5 cells are working in their own habitats.
5.
Yeah, bear, reptile. What we didn't have marked was the rat tribe that we
I
recruited.
didn't build a rat tribe marker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that mean for your cell since you all are headed to the rabbit habitat right now?
What we're trying to do, right? I don't know if we need to pick a specific one of these operations, right? But I think that if we do have to specifically pick one of these operations, I think what we are what we're doing most likely falls under the category of I don't know, I guess it falls under recon. We're trying to get information that will help us with a future operation, namely get things that we can use to lure Fink into dealing with us so that we can end Fink.
Okay. My question more stems from you all are operating in rabbit habitat, which means the rabbit cell cannot also operate in rabbit habitat.
Oh, you was not aware of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we've only been able to have 1 cell per habitat, including y'all's cell. Now, you can leave them there, and that would add dice if you choose to recruit. And then the getting... Because the getting information for Gamma is more about Gamma than the resistance, you could say that you all are helping to recruit. It would be extra dice for success. And then y'all's actions for Gamma just are the story.
Yeah, I think happening. Right, I think that makes sense. We'll just add the extra dice to the recruitment thing. I mean, the fact that we are at some point we are going to be in the rabbit tribe, right? That will, if I understand you correctly, we can sort of assist with the rabbit cells recruitment and add dice to that. Is that correct?
That's correct. The other option is if you send them somewhere else,
Yeah, why don't we just send them?
yeah,
Somewhere
your
else.
actions in there, instead of rolling to recruit, your
Mhm.
actions will decide whether or not
Let's see.
the rabbit, there are more rabbits who are willing to assist you. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Maybe they
Or
can
if
help
you
out
all,
in the bear tribe or the reptile tribe.
yeah, if they go somewhere and assist another cell,
Mhm.
they add dice. It doesn't add any dangers, since they're
Mhm.
not operating in their own cell. They're not the cell doing it. They're the cell doing the assist. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Um, I'm cool with sending them to the bear, the bear tribe, or
Yeah, let's have them assist the bear tribe.
So everybody's staying, other than the rabbit cell, everybody
Mhm.
is staying within their own
Right.
habitat. The
yeah,
apes
but
and
then
bears are spreading the word. The
The reptiles and bears.
I'm
are
sorry, the
spreading
bears
word.
and the reptiles are spreading the word. The apes and the rabbits are recruiting. No, the rabbits
Well,
are assisting. Oh, jeez. I have my notes backwards. Sorry. Y'all are recruiting.
we got the watchers confused. This is a good sign.
And the rabbits are assisting the bears. Okay. Let me double check what's going on. I don't think anybody. Oh. Okay. There will be a little tiny bit of danger for one group, but I think everybody else is essentially out of danger entirely. Other than obviously the natural danger of any mission that they might be doing.
Ah.
I think when we get to it, I think I rolled our numbers last time. So who
Oh, right.
goes this time?
We should have done that first. I apologize because that could affect the.
Wait, did you roll the numbers last time, or did Oni roll the numbers last time?
I don't know if I did. I know I have done it.
I definitely have done it. I think it was me because I think I rolled like a couple good ones, and then like I killed Hugh, Hugh's dad.
Oh, yep. That was definitely you.
I remember the lives I've taken.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. My dad's just fine. He's just he's deep undercover.
Yeah, he's deep underground.
What?
6 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, like that's just how we operate. We're
Yeah.
badgers. He operates
Yeah.
deep underground. It's fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
yeah. We burrowed a nice spot for him.
I'm not in denial at all.
It sounds like maybe Adam, it's you again.
All
I
right.
think it's your time. He was going to be deeply traumatized if a couple more of us died.
Now we make rolls and then we're supposed to choose what we
Yes.
do.
Only because if an insurgency rolls over, that may impact what you decide to send a cell to do.
I don't know that it will for what we're doing.
I was
but,
going to say we
yeah.
can roll the numbers and then see if that changes anything for you. It looks like in most of the cells.
Yeah, I don't think any of our numbers are close enough that the threshold.
Yeah, none of your habitats are about to roll over. So
Yeah.
If you will roll, what is that? 8 base dice, please.
Okay.
And that will be the D6 insurgency increase for each of the zones, or for each of the habitats, starting with
Here we
dogs on
go.
the left, going to badgers to the right.
No way.
Let me get 5 5s.
Okay, couple fives.
Okay, all
That
right.
works for me. That works for me.
5 for the dogs is pretty huge.
Yeah, they're real low.
Kind of forgot about those guys.
Yeah.
And this
I mean,
is the insurgency value, correct?
Correct. Yep. 2 for the apes, 2 for the cats, 4 for the rats, only
That makes
1
sense.
for the rabbits,
That also makes sense.
2 for the reptiles, 6 for the bears is a nice jump. And 4 for the badgers. The badgers are a little mad.
Okay.
mad because dad dead.
There's a whole power vacuum situation going on over there.
Alrighty. We will go ahead and go from top to bottom. I will go over what happens if we need to roll for your missions in a cell. We are in a habitat. We will do that. Oh, my notes are in my spreadsheet. Okay, there is no insurgency change by Watcher operations for the dog tribe.
Okay.
There is some spread the word going on in the ape tribe. The ape tribe, however, finds a massively increased presence of drone patrols, which raises the danger by 2 and reduces the chance of success by 2.
Okay.
So the base chance of success on spread the word is 10.
If this is the ape tribe, we're recruiting.
We're recruiting there. Yeah.
I don't know why I'd put my things in different orders. So I've got okay. Ape tribe recruiting base chance is 6.
Mhm.
That is reduced to 4 base dice for Watcher activities.
Okay.
The ape insurgency, however, is currently 65, which gives you a chance of success +1. So you add one of those dice back in.
Okay. So that's
And the
5 base
danger-
die.
5 base dice and 3 gear dice. If
Okay.
any gear die comes up an explosion, you will lose a cell in that.
All right. Here we go.
You got this.
Really did not expect a recruitment in the. Hey, no explosions
Nice.
and a success. So you will recruit another cell in the ape tribe.
We're popping off. We're due.
We're due, bro. No, we are due. This is actually like we're due on this.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Let's stop talking before it gets worse.
Cat tribe, there is no change in insurgency. The cat tribe will actually find that Watcher activity ceases for a little while. There's no operation in the cat tribe. You are currently going through the rat tribe. You are having them do reconnaissance. I'm not even sure what that does in terms of chance of success +4 to any operation in the habitat. Next turn. Oof. Okay. What did I do there? What did I do? Okay. There is no change in that chance of success for Watcher actions. So reconnaissance is 8 base dice. The current insurgency score of the rats is a 34, which I believe will reduce that by 1 to 7.
Okay.
So 7 base dice. No gear dice.
Great.
There's no chance of danger for
Come
this.
on, small scale.
Hell yeah. Look at that.
That's the small scabs pulling through.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
However, her efforts are stymied a little by an increased presence of Watcher roadblocks, and the insurgency rating of the rat tribe will reduce by, what did I say, 3? 3.
Okay.
So it went up a bit, goes down a bit.
We got a 4 there, so only.
Still a net positive.
Yeah.
All right.
On to the rabbits. We don't roll for the rabbits.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, they're just assisting the bears.
They will lose 3 insurgency, however, and you all
Okay.
will shortly find an increase in patrols. So that'll be fun when you get into rabbit
Yeah.
habitat.
Awesome.
So good choice to not. Patrols would also normally reduce the chance of success and increase the danger on the roll, but because it's the PC cell doing it, there are no rolls, and so those things will simply factor into maybe any encounters you all find.
Yeah, we totally planned for that.
The reptile tribe. The reptiles are spreading the word.
Mhm.
This has the base success chance of 10. However, the reptiles are going to notice, and maybe you all got a sense of this on your way out. It's not that there's extra watcher activity, but there's a lot of members of the reptile tribe currently working on behalf of the watchers. There may have been some infiltration. This will lower the chance of success by 4. So instead of 10 dice, you will only roll 6.
Okay.
The reptile insurgency is 26, which will further lower it by 1 for a
Okay.
low insurgency, lowering you from 10 dice originally to only 5 dice.
Okay.
To spread the word.
It's pee
And-
off, man. It's fucking pee off.
No gear dice.
No gear dice. You are operating
Okay.
within your own
Fantastic. Here we
cell,
go.
and the base danger is 0. There are members of the resistance trying to spread the word, but it is getting squashed.
And them reptiles, I don't know, a tough time.
Yeah. Them reptiles.
That takes us to the Bear Tribe. The Bear Tribe is also being met with extra roadblocks with a loss of a whopping 1 insurgency. So, really offsetting that +6 you guys got. But roadblocks do not add any difficulty. They do not add any danger. Spreading the word is a base 10. You are getting +2 for the assistance of the extra cell. So that is 12 base dice.
Okay. Here we go.
Got it.
Okay, let's
No.
go.
Oh yeah.
1 base die, and that is an extra d6 of, insurgency for the Bear Tribe.
Let me that real quick.
Big 6.
The
Big
super
hero
6.
6.
That's
Okay,
a
we
2.
we take a deuce.
No, 6 is an evil number, you know. So like,
Sure. And finally, in the badger habitat, although there's no activity going on there right now, there's no resistance activity. The watchers have set up additional roadblocks, and there is a loss of 4 insurgency.
4 pages.
man, these
I
guys.
think that ends up
That's a net
canceling
neutral.
out. Yeah, net neutral for them.
And
These guys.
are there any population changes anywhere?
No population changes
Okay.
anywhere.
I'd say an overall success.
Agreed.
I mean, 3 out of 4 non-PC cell operations were successful, and no cells were lost, even in the cell, even the 1 cell that was in danger. So, pretty good.
Good.
You have earned a new cell in the ape habitat, potentially a new cell in the rabbit habitat coming up.
Hell yeah.
And it was the bears that successfully spread the word for an extra 2. Keeping track for my notes.
All right. Excellent.
You all are currently still in the rat habitat in an area near the base of the mountain, which contains the Eastern Forbidden Zone. The entire mountain is obviously not the Forbidden Zone, but this area has thinned out in terms of coverage. There's very little in the way of tree cover or even much in the way of scrub. It's kind of the slope makes the ground a little less viable. The stars are above you. The house that you are in, more of a shack. It's not extremely well appointed, but comfortable at least for those that live there. What is the plan? They are willing to take you to this this pair of doors in the mountain, or if you'd prefer to camp out and head on in the morning. They don't have space for you in the house, but you are welcome to camp nearby or wherever, and then find them in the morning.
Let's see. We're a little ways away, but we are still in the rat drive. Man.
Yeah, you are not near Rat Castle at all. You are at least 7 miles away from Rat Castle, so there's no chance that any of Fink's men or any of the patrols that you know are around the castle itself will find you here.
Okay.
There are still, of course, there is the ever-present eye of the Watchers. There may be other Rat Tribe members who might find you out here, although Tchaikovsky and Pachelbel have made it clear that they live out here because it's away from everything,
Yeah. Okay. Uh, none
It
of us
comes
are
down
like.
to you can press on, or if somebody would like to try to find a place to camp.
I think finding camp just makes sense because I don't think none of us are like that good at night anyway. I didn't take nocturne. So, uh,
I could kill a watcher in the day or night.
well, shit. Yes, you could. That's true.
That's certainly not a concerning statement at all.
That's super dark. Um,
I've never,
I,
I've never tried it. I just,
I don't doubt it. I could use a little recovery time. Maybe we could camp out and head to this mountain door, in the morning.
I like that. I like that idea.
all right.
All right. Let's go find a place to camp out at. Yeah.
What does it take to find a place to camp?
You could, if you want to find a place that would be concealed or covered or anything like that, I would need a no nature roll, or you can camp just sort of outside the house. It is cleared away, so it would be open sky sleeping, but it would be, I mean, you know where it is and you know that there's a light.
Well,
It's up to you.
I am not skilled in that, so I can't make that roll.
I'm a little
Well,
bit
I
of a
mean, I can make
dum-dum.
the roll,
Yeah,
but
it would just be base dice only.
I'll see if I can find a good spot for us.
Hell
We'll,
yeah. Hell
we'll make
yeah.
that no nature.
Shout out to my two wits.
Mhm,
Uh,
mhm.
Shout out
Take
to my two wits.
I'm taking some
2
sleep.
wits.
Right, you're dangerously close to just having wit.
which
Um,
a lot of people said having wit is a good thing.
yeah. I am going to push this, seeing as how we're getting ready to take a rest.
Okay.
That's it
Yeah.
right there, baby.
That's the one.
Oh, also don't forget everybody, 2 feral points for
Mhm.
starting the session.
Already got him.
It's getting reckless out here. I got 4 now.
I get feral points equal to the number of players. Not
What
that I
the
like-
freak?
Yeah, you don't know I get those?
We don't.
Hey,
Half the time I don't
Ooh.
really use them because watchers don't spend them. So
watch out for that guy. Watch out for that guy over there.
Yeah, he's just like making up rules.
just in case you decide to jump on the 2 little rats or something. You managed to find a cozy little overhang, a bit of solid rock where the embankment has jutted out over the road and keeps the wind out a little bit, keeps you free of danger from anything sliding down the hill at you.
Right.
If you have not already, mark off your ration of grub and water for the day, and any you might need to heal any strength or fatigue damage.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm wondering if my searching for this secure, somewhat stealthy place for us to camp can count as my animal behavior of protecting the tribe or current pack to recover instinct. Yeah.
I think definitely that, and I'm going to assume that there will be some sort of watches kept.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that.
I like to get a little scavenge in. Little hunt.
Oh, I like you could scavenge. That's like
Yeah.
No, I'm scavenging for
yeah.
food. Scavenge is the wrong term in this game.
There is a -2 modification because this is the rat habitat, and they have been struggling to find food, and there is a very good reason for that.
Yeah. There's a good reason they can't find food. They suck at hunting.
they
So
never got it like
Yeah.
us, man. Reptile Tribe knows what's up.
is it add to gear die? Those take away, or do I lose dice?
You would lose 2 skill dice.
Okay, so it's
Show them what the fuck the Reptile Tribe does, man. Show them what the real hunters are.
It's a flat 5. Wait,
Look at that.
what is rolling? Okay, the first 5 are real, but I
Okay.
added 5 to the roll. I thought I was
Yeah.
I didn't know
okay,
I was in the builder for that thing.
I see what you did. I got
Okay,
it.
I will push the first 5.
Okay, just the top.
I think the reptiles be
Just the
cheating
top
a little bit.
Ooh. It's a good thing this girl is tenacious.
Tenacious.
Yeah, you gotta survive when they're ripping your arms off, baby. One success,
Yeah.
that's all we need.
Nice. D6 grub or D6 water?
This is gonna be food, because I think tomorrow I might try to find water.
What kind of hunter are you? Tell me about it. Like, what's going on there?
Say, what are you pulling? How are you pulling it down?
Yeah, I'm up close. I
Oh.
stalk. I leap from a place to place. I get close, and then a leaping ambush with the knife.
Look at that. You see, I think it's a skill issue with the rats. Actually, I think it's just a real skill issue. I don't know. I told you, it's a fucking skill issue.
Yo,
Wow.
I used to.
6 rations. Okay.
Yeah, I come back. What kind of scrap do you think I find in rat territory? Is it like a bunch of small meat or like one big thing?
You said scrap, and I was very confused. I realize now you mean prey, like scrap prey.
What kind
Yeah.
of game you got going on there?
Yeah, I think you are finding there is a small running, like the very tail end of a stream that is full of what are they called? Trouters, I think, something like that. They are a type of grazer, a type of. They're called troutlings.
Troutlings, yeah.
Yeah, they are a 3-foot long fish, full grown, but these are slightly
Yes.
smaller. They're not full grown yet. But they tend to live near the rapids, and you're finding the kind of the end of a runoff from the mountain, and managed to pull a number of these fish out.
Hell yeah. I come back to camp, uh, begin hanging them, and making a place to gut them.
They are,
Uh,
you know, the frankenfish where they have those big, like sharp fuck off teeth. That's what these have.
yeah. I make
But you are the superior
biting.
predator.
I make them bite at the other, at my friends here, my new friends, because I think it's funny, and I don't know if they will.
Probably not.
Yeah,
You're off-putting to begin with you know, being out of it for a while. You got some watcher parts, which puts people kind of ill at ease, and now you're making like chompy noises with these very dead fish. Although they remain nonetheless impressed that you were able to find any, since food here is scarce, and while they have eked by, nothing on the level that you have just demonstrated in a single outing.
yeah. I do ask, Cassius and Hugh, are any of you running low on food?
Um,
Yeah, I could absolutely use some food. I've only got enough to last me one more day.
Same. Where I got this, there might be clean water there. I can look tomorrow.
Oh,
Hugh,
thanks.
Cassius, are you eating well?
I got a couple days food left. I got what's the next 5 days. I should be all right.
All right. Then Hugh will split this. I'll take 3, you take 3.
Great. Thank you. And how much does one amount of grub weigh? Is it 0.5?
0.25.
0.225.
Yeah, 4 rations of grub to a line.
Imagine caring about lines.
Your cap's what, 20 lines, I think?
It's 16.
16.
Yeah, I don't think it can get more, but it is 16, and that
I'm just
itself
holding
is
shit, man.
that in itself is just crazy.
Going from like a guy that's struggling to carry all his gear in Sunday to this character, it's so fucking funny.
You all can settle in. Actually, if somebody will roll, what is it? You all are in mountains. If you all will roll, someone will roll 5 base dice for me.
Honey, that's you. Hit it.
All right. I'm doing the cat thing where there's clearly been a setup for me somewhere and I sleep adjacent to it.
Okay.
Is that it? Is it okay?
That's it. Yeah. It's,
Okay.
maybe something happens, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah.
You'll see what those results mean.
Man, I miss having
I
traps
just
around
rolled
us.
something and then reset my dice before I even looked at the numbers. What the fuck is wrong with me?
That means we We get a gun.
Right.
Yeah, we get a
Uh,
gun, you shoot yourself. That's what that means.
I'm fine with that. I think my character can answer this.
How many bullets? One. Not anymore.
0 now.
Oh,
0 now. In the morning, when the morning comes, if it comes,
It will come.
okay.
Is there anything other than hunting that folks are doing before bedding down for the evening?
hmm. I'm working out.
Working
That's
out.
it.
The thin, sleepy cat works out. Whoa, okay.
Hey, this physique, I gotta maintain it.
Yeah. I think you're working out. I think you find Haley is like fiddling with her like one of her robot arms, just like tightening a screw, just kind of getting messing around with it a little bit.
Given that that's what is going on, Hugh is trying his best to make it seem like he is not staring at Haley walking around. No.
Hugh, can you give me a hand with this?
Yeah, sure. Uh, do do you need any special tools? I've got I mean, I don't know that I've got any for this specifically, but I do have this fairly extensive tool set. Maybe this will come in handy.
Sure. I've just been using this, and I show you just a chunk of it's the top chunk of a screwdriver.
Oh no, yeah. Look, I mean, I'm sure that's been helping you get by, but if we need to make any finer adjustments, I got things that'll work much better than that. Here, let me get in there and help you out. What?
Do you
Yeah.
do you have do you have anything for pain?
Uh, not really. Not. I mean, I had some pills that help, but we used all of those when we were in the rat tribe. We used those up. I do have these. I don't they don't really reduce the pain so much as they help you sort of take your mind off the fact that you're in pain. And I'd hold out a pack of cigarettes from the carton of cigarettes that I have.
Um, I look at it and um, what what is it?
A cigarette?
Yeah. Do you want to smoke?
I'm jonesing for a cig, man.
Oh, here, Herb. Why don't you take one, and you can show Haley how to smoke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, I'll give you a light. And I reach for my lighter and realize I don't have it and think of Gamma.
Oh my.
Don't worry, that won't be a recurring bit at all.
It's gonna.
Oh, Brad, you fucking got me.
Do you eat it?
Nah, you don't eat it. You don't eat it.
Well, I ate mine already.
What?
I didn't know. There should be instructions or something.
I'm just looking at you like how like a cat judges their owner.
Hey, that's okay. Look, everybody, has to learn. No, what you do is you put it in your mouth. You put this end here in your mouth, and then you light the other end. I don't have a reliable way to make fire anymore. Um, let's see.
I
Do
could use my flamethrower.
What?
It's a joke. I don't. My arm does not turn into a flamethrower.
Wait,
You sure?
put two robot characters in two games?
We could start a small fire.
Yeah,
That's easy enough.
we can start a fire, and then once we get the fire going, we can show you how to smoke.
What about booze? I should have stopped by Marauder before I left.
This the morning?
No, this
The
is
evening.
evening.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say day drinking. Oh, I like that. Regular night drinking, I guess. I got beer. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna give everybody a dose of my booze. Come on. Well, probably just a hand and that. A little dose.
Again, you all can drink and smoke without
Yeah.
anything. It's only when you are actually using it for the mechanical aspect of it, whether it's the healing of the booze or I think it's domination of the cigarette, that we need to count it.
I'm not dominating shit. I just got an oral fixation and a nicotine addiction.
Oh, these are good. They taste bad, but it's good. Feels good.
Yeah, it's they're pretty handy for relieving stress, and like I said, they may not actually reduce the pain, but they do take your mind off of it, which I guess at the end of the day, it's really six of one, half dozen of the other.
I could use more of this, I think.
Well, I do have a carton here, which we don't need to figure out right now, but I'm guessing at some point we need to figure out, should I be tracking like how many cigarettes I'm smoking out of this carton?
I mean,
The magical
Probably.
mystery carton?
I mean,
again, I'm only really concerned when it comes down to the mechanics of it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's,
if you're
Look, I have
smoking here and
one
there-
dose of booze in my inventory, and Ted let me drink it for months.
it's
There
what
you
was I saying?
until you use it for its mechanical aspects, its role playing aspects. Go
gotcha. Perfect.
It's like a real carton of cigarettes. It just keeps having more until you recognize it's low.
That's right. Wait a minute.
Fuck, I only got 2 left. I just had like fucking
What?
6.
What happened?
You all pass a pleasant evening setting up watches, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What is the watch order?
I'll
I'll
keep
take
watch
mid-watch.
first. There we go.
Yeah, I'll take watch last.
Then it is during your watch, Haley 43. Are you keeping the fire going? Are you letting it burn down?
Hmm. No, I let it burn down.
than it is during the early hours of the morning, probably 3 o'clock or so in the morning, when the coals have begun to finally lose the last of their light. They are still occasionally glowing a soft orange, the occasional pop, but there's not much in the way of light that is really coming off of them, or warmth for that matter. The house near you has gone silent as well, their own hearth completely out. The light that you all saw that guided you to them reduced to the faintest, dimmest glow. You are... What are you doing while you are keeping watch? Are you just standing, patrolling, doing something else?
Well, now I'm smoking. It's the last cigarette off the final bit of the coals. I think yeah, she walks she walks a lot because she hasn't been able to for a long time. So like her desire to be moving is very high. So just walking and smoking, pacing the campsite.
And as you are pacing and walking past the form of your sleeping friends, you turn back towards the house and realize that there is someone standing there, a very, very large individual. They are hard to see in the dim light that is left from your fire, but their shape is fairly unmistakable. Even before you were taken, you had never actually seen one of these. They were more myth, really, than anything else. A very large mutant, a member of the somewhat almost rumored Moose tribe. This I just totally rolled over something with my chair. I don't know what. Well, that didn't matter anyway. It was on the floor. A large individual, a large spread of horns, of antlers out of the side of his head, stands there with his hands up and out, just raised, as he gestures. Take it easy there. I'm just passing through.
No fucking way. Are you a moose?
Oh, I thought that was something else you were about to. Yes, yes, I am. What are you doing out here? This is
What am I doing?
not...
What are you doing? I thought your people died.
Looks down at himself with a somewhat wry look. Not all of us. Not yet. This is not reptile territory. What brought you up the stone wall?
We're looking for something.
We?
You? Am I looking for you?
No, I said we. You said we're looking for something.
Oh, my friends are just a few trees over.
What is it you're looking for? I've walked
What
the
are you
valley
doing
quite a
here?
bit. I
In the middle of the night?
find that I run into less people and less watchers when I travel at night. I'm actually on my way to the rabbit habitat. I find that my tinctures and my tonics trade well there. They have better food than I find in some of the other habitats.
Onyx. Do you have anything for injuries, pain?
He pulls from his shoulder a large, like, tote bag, essentially. Um, Patched all over the place. The strap has been stitched together and taped together and riveted back on. Sets it down very, very, very carefully, very, very gently. And then, with a groan, kind of lowers himself to sit cross-legged on the ground. For pain. Oh no, yes. Mm. If you combine some, and he just starts rattling off stuff that means absolutely nothing to you, naming plants, naming bits of some creatures that no one's ever used those names really. But eventually he holds up a small earthenware, like, crock, like a pot with a lid. All you got to do is just rub some of this where it hurts you. Pain will vanish. It's here. Try a little bit. Just try a little bit. And he takes the lid off the crock, and there is a vaguely light yellowish, maybe a little bit greenish, like, gel inside. Smells faintly minty.
I reach a robotic hand in and scoop some in, and you see Haley applies it to parts of her robotic arm, and then parts where the joining is to the row of the metal in her body where it's fused. But she is putting it on, like, not that area, like other sections that are just metal.
On the metal, naturally, it doesn't do much, but when it touches the sort of inflamed areas where flesh meets metal, there is initially a very cooling sensation, numbing almost, but that fades fairly rapidly as the area warms, and the pain does subside a little bit. It's not perfect, doesn't vanish completely. Haley's used to it not really ever going away, but it's
Oh,
certainly a lot less.
I think that's better than smoking. Have you tried smoking?
Oh, that'll kill you, you know.
Well, good thing I'm already dead.
Yeah, that's a strange thing to say. You look, well, I mean, we were all dead, you said, so just a couple of corpses hanging out. What's your name? I'm Adams.
I'm called Haley 43.
43. I'm 42.
Oh, that's funny. I'm supposed to pick a new name. I did pick a new name. My name is Ro.
Well, I'm very pleased to meet you, Ro. And he holds out a massive moose hand.
I shake his big moose hand. But that's a secret name.
He nods very sagely. Use the word then.
I know you said you're traveling through, but would you mind staying? We have some food. My hospitality is limited. Then when my companions awaken in the morning, we can maybe all converse. They're they're gonna lose it when they see you.
He's very carefully rearranging the things in his bag. I suppose that could be done. Don't see why not.
You could
I've
maybe
been walking alone a while. Wouldn't hurt to walk not so alone.
you could maybe tell me about um, what's been going on up here for the last few years for you. I've been away.
Oh, wait, I wouldn't really think you'd come up to this part of rat habitat. It's not exactly welcoming. I
Well,
pass by here every month or so. I sort of walk the valley. Don't know, the comings and goings of the rabbits are best described by them. Although it would seem the Watchers have been, well, let's just say they've been at the rabbit's doorstep for a while.
things
it every-
are bad everywhere, it seems. They did not get better since I left.
Walked the lands for a while and seen quite a lot. It's certainly become more interesting lately. Well, and he slings the bag over his shoulder and stands back up. Why don't we get back to your camp and we'll settle in.
Do you like fish?
Thank you. No, I'm an herbivore. That's part of why the rabbits tolerate my presence.
Suit
But
yourself.
thank you for the hospitality.
Yeah, take him back to camp, and I'd ask him about all kinds of things until the morning, when my companions arise.
He follows you back to camp. It's dark and your friends are just sort of lumps on the ground when you all get there, but he sits up for a while answering any questions you might have before settling in to rest for a while to get a little bit of shut eye.
Hell yeah, I don't. He's never out of my sight for too long, and I always know where my knife is because he is a stranger, in our campsite.
Dawn peeks over the mountain, the first rays of light as you are heading east wash over the trees in the rabbit habitat ahead of you, strike down the mountainside, down a little slope to where you all are camped. You all awaken, and for Cassius, this is basically a myth that is stretching on the ground next to you. A massively tall moose in sort of threaded, in clothes that have very, very clearly seen a lot of use and not necessarily a lot of hair. They are mostly patched. There are bits of there are as many bits of like cloth as there are bits of hide or uh, cord keeping everything together. A rack of antlers, probably 3 feet wide. This guy is huge. Sits up and stretches as you and Hugh
Yeah.
Getting up.
What what time is it? Seems
I'm like sniffing this grown man fully. Like I'm doing the get cat thing. Did him
Oh, hel- hello there. Wait,
a hand on face.
A-
was that
Adams?
Iserman? Hugh, what are you, what's, you're a long way from Badgerboro, my friend.
Well, I mean, what? Yeah, I am. I'm traveling with my new friends here. This isn't normally party. Is this normally part of your
He said he
wanderings?
was walking around. He came close to our camp last
Oh
night.
yeah, well that's what he does. Uh he's a moose. They don't have a habitat, so they just sort of have migratory pattern.
So
And
he's a friend of yours.
yeah, I've bumped into him a while ago when I was out scavenging. Found some good stuff. Nothing so great that it was really tradable, but useful for me. It was good information about the humans. And seeing as how I was out scavenging and wandering around, and he didn't really have a place to go, we started wandering together for a while and just talking and really sort of hit it off. We bump into each other from time to time. When I'm out scavenging and he's doing his thing, it's a surprise, but it's really great to see. It's been a rough time.
Good. Haley sheathes her blade.
So
I'm
you're
still just touching the moose guy. I want to feel what he feels like.
It's soft. I did it last night.
you're headed up to the rabbits.
Yeah, my wanderings. I haven't wandered out this far in a while, but well, it's getting harder to find some of the things that I want to eat. So I spent some time, actually over in your neck of the woods, and he gestures over towards Cassius. Well, really just sort of looks at Cassius and like pulls his head back a little bit, like, can you not poke me in the face, man?
My fault.
Found a few things to make some of my, and he just lifts his little tote, not little, he lifts his sizable tote bag. Make a few things and take them over. I remember this guy's supposed to sound like a Minnesotan. Take them over to the rabbits and let them feed me a little bit. They're pretty welcoming. Good Lord, that's not Minnesotan. Whatever. They feed me sometimes, and since I'm an herbivore like them, they don't give me quite as much guff as they give most folks. What your friend said you're looking for things out here. Well, seems an awful strange place to be looking. What you maybe there's something I can help?
Maybe, but it's awfully strange times.
Oh, don't I know it?
We've I've got a good friend, and actually Haley's husband is being held captive by the leader of the rat tribe. We are trying to find something that we might be able to offer in trade, so that he'll release our friend. The only thing we could think of is Fink carries a gun with him. We know bullets are hard to come by, and we heard a rumor that the rabbits might have some. So we thought we'd head in this direction. See if we can't try and negotiate some sort of deal so that we can get an item that might appeal to Fink and might make him think about releasing our friend.
Yeah, yeah. I don't trade with the rats. Their leader he's a real bad one. But yeah, if you're looking to travel to the rabbit, I mean that's where I'm headed. I might. You on my desk, Spider? I can I might be able to vouch for you. They certainly. I've done business with them a few times.
I mean,
I don't
that
know that they'll be excited. No offense to see you all, but well, especially and once again looks at Cassius. Well, they'll be about as excited to see you as they are to see Hugh. You might get off a little better, Haley. But yeah, I mean, I'm headed that way. We can all just.
look, that sounds great to me. We do have a stop we want to make first. It might be a little dangerous. We heard tell that there was some door in the mountains close by here, and there was some creature that was behind it or had made it its home, and that there may well be some interesting stuff beyond that. So we were gonna do a little exploring. I don't want to pull you off your regular route, but if you could wait for us, or if you want to come with us, that'd be great.
No trouble at all. I'm not on any particular timetable. You know me, just making my route. As it is, I'm already a little out of my way. Like I said, I don't come out this far as much anymore. It's a lot of uphill, and it's getting harder on the old legs. But yeah, I mean, anything for my friend.
I appreciate it, man.
Can I touch your antler?
Okay, but only this once.
Given an inch takes a mile. Full grips it with both hands. Whoa.
You full grip it with both hands, and Adams 42 takes that moment to stand up and just pull you off your feet like you weigh nothing.
Whoa.
All right, you having fun there? I'm not carrying you to wherever we're going. I don't know where this place is though, so you're gonna have to
let him go.
All right there. You good? Land of what am I saying? Of course you're good. You'll always land on your feet.
Ouch.
Yeah. I can't fall in front of nobody. Oh my god. Fuck. Why'd you tell people about that?
A little while later, you all have a chance to enjoy a nice breakfast, have a little bit more conversation before the door to the shack opens up and Tchaikovsky and Pachelbel come out. Pachelbel holding not pointing at you, but still carrying the same crossbow that you all saw yesterday. Well, I mean, it's only a couple miles this way. It's oh, um, hi. Adams just gives a nod, says nothing else. They just sort of look at each other, accept that there's another person here, and just, all right.
I'll make the introduction so it's a little less awkward. I mean, I don't offer much of an explanation, but
Yeah. I mean, we've certainly we heard there were moose. I don't know that I've ever seen. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to our home, such as it is for now. This way, and they set off.
All right.
About an hour's trek. It's a little more slow going as you are traveling uphill for most of the way. And so your usual pace is slowed a little bit, and it is not pleasant travel. There's almost no shade, so the sun is hitting you in full force. It is a bit drier than you have experienced in either the rabbit or the reptile areas, because I'm sorry, not rabbit, the rest of the rat area or the reptile habitat, because you're much farther from the river or the marshes of the terrarium. And so things are dry and hot, and dry heat's fine if there's, the occasional shade to dip into. There isn't. So after about an hour of trekking mostly uphill, and the footing is perilous because this is a lot of like scree that it's not necessarily hard stone as you move on, you do finally come to it is very obvious that you have reached your point as the ground beneath your feet begins to harden. You can see bits of asphalt that say that maybe once upon a time there was a road here. I mean, you've all seen the road that travels through the southern part of Paradise Valley and then up through into the dog and cat habitats. It kind of looks like that's what this was, and is now covered over, broken up, and reclaimed by the valley itself. However, the valley has not quite reclaimed what appears to be a set of doors, probably 15 feet tall, set into a large concrete semicircle in the side of the mountain. There is a pile of broken wooden crates outside, long since emptied, long since fallen apart. The doors themselves, a thick rusted metal, are very slightly ajar. They're wide enough that any of you, probably not Adams, could make it through, but the rest of you could very easily with how far they are open. There is it's not a true light from beyond the doors, but you can see some sort of glow. Wherever it is distant, and it is muffled, like you are seeing the very edges of a light shining in from another room or something. The broken road leads right up to the large doors, the darkness beyond. And Pachelbel and Tchaikovsky stop probably 50 or so feet from the doors and just sort of gesture towards them. We picked over everything that was in the crates. Most of it was long ruined, but we found that flute in it was actually tucked behind one of them. It wasn't in the crates. Like maybe somebody, and it doesn't matter. But we don't really go in there. We've heard noises, and honestly, it just kind of feels wrong. But if you're looking for something that's hard to find, if you're looking for something that no one's gotten to, well, I mean, good luck. Hopefully it's in there for you.
Okay. All right.
Is it dark
You
in
boys
there?
ready?
It is dark in there. There is, like I said, there is a glow like way down, but it's very faint, and
Are either of those rats? They're rats, right?
they are both rats.
Are either of them holding a torch of some kind?
They are not, because they have no
Okay.
intentions of going in there.
Okay. F yeah. Does anybody else have torches?
I have torches.
Okay, I also have a torch.
I do not.
I have 2 torches. I'll light one of them up.
Okay, I'll light a
Yeah.
torch up. Break out the tinder box, boys.
Yeah.
Time to light a torch.
I think
Gotta
I'm
remember. I think torches just illuminates the area within near distance for 1 hour.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like if we need it right now, we use it right now. But if we like need to wait a little bit, we do use it.
Yeah, you won't need it till you go in. To
Yeah.
this.
Oh, well, yeah. I meant like if it's like like 200 feet in, you're gonna need a torch. But when you walk in, you don't need one. But if
That
it's-
depends entirely on you. The doors themselves are only partially open, so any light that would spill in there is mostly being blocked by these massive doors. They could be moved, although you can tell just by looking at them that they are pretty rusted.
Yeah,
So
absolutely
they
not.
might be difficult to move.
Yeah,
It
absolutely
might
not.
be noisy to move them, but
In
they could
no world
potentially be
are we
moved.
moving these doors. No, absolutely not. Yeah, let the torch go in. Shield up, torch in hand, in.
I'm getting my machete. Damn it! This shit took 6 cents again. Can't run up on me. You gotta
Okay.
tell me. You gotta tell me.
You gotta tell me, DM. You gotta tell me if you're ambushing me. I have
Well-
alert. Thank you. I took the alert feat.
Is Hugh pulling anything out? And are you lighting your torch immediately, or are you going to all rely on Haley's for now?
No, I'm gonna go with a torch in one hand and my one-use spear in the other hand. And
Okay.
and I do have the sixth sense animal power, so I need an opportunity if something's sneaking up.
Man, I got extra weapons, man. I feel bad for giving you one you spear.
That's all right. That's all right. It's good.
It's a spear.
Adams does follow you to the doorway, and you can see that he can get through. He does kind of have to finagle the antlers through.
Hey, man. Why don't you keep an eye on the entrance here and make sure nothing crazy comes in?
Oh, okay, yeah. If you need me, just give a shout, okay? I'll be waiting here.
Excellent. The secret password will be oh God, please somebody help.
He just chuckles. All right, you all be safe and don't take too long in there. I don't like the feel of this place very much.
Let's hunt.
You all pass through the doorway and into the room beyond. The area beyond, even though your torch is not providing like enough light to flow all the way to the back of the structure that you have walked into, you can tell that this is a large area. There are yellow markings on the floor, straight lines and arrows and dotted lines and just all sorts of symbols that have somehow survived the ages. Immediately as you walk in, you can see in front of you a just pile of stuff, of refuse. It looks like dumpsters or trash bins, and just on the edge of the light of your torch, you can see a large hulk, a large metal shape. Its exact details hard to make out when with you standing just inside the doors, but you have seen you have seen similar forms, vehicles scattered around Paradise Valley. And this one kind of reminds you of some of the bits you've seen along the ski route. A vehicle with a large, kind of boxy back to it. What really catches your attention at first is all of you, as you walk in, get that same sense of this feeling of wrong, that this area is unsafe. You can just sort of sense innately that this area is full of rot. You can just sort of feel it. It feels, you're not actually getting wet, but it feels like greasy against your skin and your fur. You can kind of feel the tickling at the back of your throat. You know that the longer you stay in this place, the more likely you are to become suffused with rot. Right now, this is a medium rot area, meaning for every hour you are here, you will suffer 1 point of rot.
Cool.
Well, it looks like we can have 10 points of rot, so 10 hours.
Wild.
The faint glow that you were able to see from the doorway, you can still see ahead of you. You can tell that next to the trash pile, the refuse pile, the bins, the dumpsters, whatever you want to call it, that is probably 20-ish, 30-ish maybe feet ahead of you, is up against a wall, and the green glow is coming from essentially the other side of that wall. It is coming out of a doorway ahead of you, beyond where you can kind of see.
Hell yeah. I look at the others and say, this place stinks of rot. We should move quickly.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Agreed. I'm gonna start trying to find anything that might be useful, either for us on our travels or, more importantly, to maybe trade with Fink.
In here, or should we venture further in?
Well, I'm gonna start here and hope I find something, and if not, we can venture further in.
Okay. And they said they picked this place over pretty well, so further in seems the best bet.
You want to go see that light down there?
I do want to clarify. They told you they picked over the outside, the crates. They have said repeatedly they do not come in here.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, I think Hewlett is. I want to make a scavenge roll, and what I am particularly looking for, and I'll announce this to Herb and to Roe, is that I'm looking for any if there's any sort of range weapon I can use, that would be great, since I know I'm light in that category right now. If there's anything that looks like it provides more information about human beings, I would certainly be interested in that stuff, even if it's relatively generic. And then, obviously, and most importantly, anything I think that I could trade with Fink, particularly anything that looks like it is either associated with handguns, be it ammunition or holsters or whatever accoutrement I think might go with it, or if there's some other type of device that I think uh, uh, fucking sadistic dictator would be interested in. I will, grab that. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And a good opportunity to ask Herb and Roe, given that I'm announcing this is what I'm scavenging for. Is there anything you guys want me to look for you?
I have no idea what I'll be looking for.
Yeah, I'm sort of in the same boat.
Okay.
I'm kind of,
Yeah. Actually, one other thing occurs now. I'll also be looking for a lighter.
oh
There's,
my god.
there's one lying around.
Jeez.
All right.
Okay. Um. Scavenge, I think, is more about your stash and supply.
Mm-hmm.
This is more looking around the area, and I am assuming you all, and correct me if I'm wrong. There's currently 2 light sources, one on Hugh and one on Haley. Correct?
I believe that's correct. Yes.
Okay. Essentially, anybody who would like to search, a scout roll will cover what. I'll just say it will be a scout roll.
Mm-hmm.
The other option is you need to be in light to be able to search, because otherwise you are in not pitch blackness, but it's pretty
Right.
dark in here. Like I said, there's only the faint glow coming through. Actually, if you all just want to go to the tactical mode, you can see a vague map of this place. Obviously, I have not bothered to put Fog of War on, but I will say that this area, that did not ping, why not, is where the green glow is coming
Gotcha.
from. Unless you all are planning to go in very far, your search will largely cover the area where you are now, including like down here, basically beyond anything without having to pass through this gap here.
Yeah. I mean, we have to go further in because anything of actual merit will be where there's danger. So here, where it's safe, is likely to uncover minimal success, in my opinion.
I think that's most likely, but I also think it would make sense to just search here and there may be something useful even if it's not the best thing.
Yeah, sure.
Breaking it up into different.
We're on a rot
search
time
areas.
crunch. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're on a rot time.
Do I need to be concerned,
you
or
have-
do we need to be concerned about the hole in this map at the bottom at all, or is that
The hole in
just?
this map at the bottom.
I see a section where I can see through to the background behind the map. Is that just an artifact of my?
No, it's there.
no.
It's in the bottom left-hand corner. There's like a break in the flooring in the map.
Oh no, that's part of the map. This area.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Basically, what you are seeing is there used to be, at least in that area, a more manufactured metal floor, and time and erosion.
Yeah,
Most of what you're walking on is dirt and dust that has blown in through the open doors.
gotcha.
Bits
Gotcha.
of concrete that have fallen out of the ceiling, things like
Yeah.
that.
Gotcha.
I got it.
I was gonna say you might want to stick close to one of the light sources.
Or you could light your own torch. I don't know why you're not lighting your own torch.
Who said I had a torch?
I would say he said he didn't have a torch, although I don't know if you
Yeah,
had two.
I can give you a torch if you'd like the
Yeah.
torch.
Hugh offered to give you one. I have two.
I think we should save one, like if we plan on going down later, you know.
As you are looking around,
Sure.
you can see some of what I said. This area is very clearly a manufactured space. This is not a cave that was, doored up. This was a room of some sort. There are the tattered remains of posters all over the walls. There are bits of the metal floor that still show through, and the skeletal remains of a person is in the vehicle that you two are standing near. Nothing left, not even a complete skeleton, and very, very old. The area itself is somehow still relatively dry. Like there's no dampness like you would kind of expect. There's no dripping noise. There's none of that. There is a steady hum coming from that room where the green glow is. You can occasionally feel a breeze that just seems to kind of come out of nowhere and pass out the door. If you will need to scout on your own, but Haley and Cassius, if one of you, since you are in relatively the same area and within the same light source, yeah, that's the thing that doesn't exist in this yet, is light radius. If one of you would prefer to assist the other person, you can do that instead.
Let's just both roll. And also, just so we're clear about our torch inventory, I have two, Hugh has two. So if we all use one, we still have two left.
You would still
Wait,
have
no,
one left.
that was still
Yeah,
one
we
left.
do have
I'm
one
sorry.
left, yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought I had more for some reason in my mind.
It's all good.
Okay.
Am
Okay,
I
I'll take
clear about the torch situation? I don't think I am.
Well, now I'm not clear about the torch situation anymore, man.
Two people are currently carrying torches.
We know,
Each of those
Ted. We do know. We do know what the
Of
torch
one-
situation is.
of one to spare.
Both of them have one
aware.
to spare.
Yeah.
Wait. Where the
Yeah,
hell is
cool.
my phone?
Okay, we're rolling scouts. We're scouting.
Yeah.
Scouting.
And this search will represent about 15, 20 minutes worth of searching.
Gotcha.
To keep in
I'm
mind
pushing.
for your...
Son of a bitch. I should not have pushed. I don't know what I'm thinking. With two wits.
You're tenacious, and I like that.
Should I break myself right now?
I can carry you.
I will not
Is-
be pushing given those two failures.
Yeah, I would say, is everybody sticking with what they've got? Cassius, you have no successes. Haley, you have none. You also take 1 point of confusion. 1 point of wits damage and gain a feral point. Hugh has 1 success and is not pushing.
I'm definitely not pushing. I'm in a situation where it's like when
That's
your
fine.
dad tells you to go find a screwdriver and like a very specific one, and you have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Love it.
What you are searching through is basically a set of dumpsters, and
Mhm.
most of what you are finding is what you expect to find in dumpsters. It's trash. It's not anything that is functional. Most of it's not even recognizable.
Yeah, I imagine most of it's mush at this point.
Yeah, it's bits of wire that are a couple inches long. It's plastic funnels that are cracked and broken. It is glass light bulbs that have been shattered. Nothing all that amazing, but you do find one thing that sort of stands out. It's a plastic device roughly 3 feet long and maybe a foot wide, and it's divided into 3 major sections. It's sort of on dominating the first like foot or so on the left is just a big plastic area with lots and lots of little tiny buttons and a little dial. Oh no. The remainder of the device is broken into 2 areas, top and bottom, as opposed to sides. The bottom part is just covered in white and black buttons,
Mm-hmm.
just all lined up next to each other with the occasional offset keys. The top of that area, though, is just tons and tons of little buttons, and they're labeled with things like you see one that you kind of recognize as a record button. You see a bunch that are labeled playback. There's reverb. Who knows what the hell that means?
Did I find a fucking keytar?
You don't know that, but yes, you have found a
Amazing.
synthesizer keytar.
Amazing.
Ooh. It's time to get the band back together.
Yeah, there's a whole different game all of a sudden.
I got a flute. You got a guitar.
Yeah.
Who's on the sticks?
Yeah, this has just become a Josie and the Pussycat situation.
Cassius and Haley. You are looking around this vehicle and you are kind of going a little delicately. You can see that to the south of you, there are a number of strange metal contraptions that appear to be sort of a metal grate on a thick post. And these are at various heights. There's one that is sunk all the way into the ground. There is one on the far left that is the post is fully extended, and this tray is just sitting probably 6-7 feet above you in the air. The one in the middle is sort of halfway in between those two things. There's on the middle one the kind of ruined remains of a small vehicle just sitting on this rack, not unlike the vehicle you're looking at, just smaller. And so as you are opening and exploring the space and checking the vehicle around you, you just sort of open the back doors, not really thinking about it, just curious what could possibly be in this thing. And it is, Haley, I gotta move you because you're on top of something you can't see that I need to move. You pull open the doors and are startled as filling the back of this vehicle, filling this enclosed space, is a large mass of sticky web. And nestled in the middle of this web, nestled almost like it's being cradled, is the remains of an egg. Only this egg is like 3 feet around. This egg is huge. And you have a moment, just a moment, to marvel at this egg before you realize there's like a wet goop coming out of that egg. Whatever was in that egg, it hatched. And it hatched very recently. You don't see it. Nothing jumps out at you immediately. But you know now that there is definitely something in this place with you. And worse, it probably knows you're here.
I'm a member of the reptile tribe. We have a lot of weird eggs. Do I know what this egg is?
You can make a no nature roll at a -2 modification.
-2.
Bro, we're already dumb.
Also,
Bro.
fuck you, Oni, for posting that. God damn it.
-2.
Bro, I was right into it, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know anything.
Oh, because the -2. Yeah. No, this is. Yeah, if you would like to roll as well, Cassius, this is.
There's a lizard egg in here.
Oh, okay. Let me show you. Let me show you something.
I mean, at that roll, like Haley isn't sure it's an egg.
I just don't know what that kind of egg is.
It's
It's some
an
kind of
egg.
lizard
It's
egg.
pretty clear. Yeah, you've never seen an egg like this. This egg is it's too big for anything that you can think of that would hatch.
Bro, I only know like fucking bird eggs, man. I don't know what the fucking egg looks like. I'm a cat.
I don't know what a bird egg looks like. Is it
Okay.
this?
Probably.
You have been in here for about 15 minutes. Your torches are still burning bright and strong. The rot is beginning to seep in. You're getting a little itchy, a little scratchy in the throat, but it hasn't settled. It's not dangerous yet. You have, however, discovered a threat, a potential threat. You have a choice. You can keep searching. You can bail out now.
Nah.
You can move farther in.
Nah. Did you say there was something like up in the air over here?
Yeah, there is another wrecked vehicle on that middle. I didn't put anything on the map, but there is a wrecked vehicle on that riser.
Okay. I look at you, Cassius, and say, I'm gonna check out that thing up there. Do you need a light, or do you want to stay close to Hugh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell Hugh about the egg.
All right,
Yes, gang. Let's instantly split up.
let's split up. I frog leap up.
Right. You can catch me, Cassius, as I'm headed sort of over in this direction. I trust that you guys searched the car.
Yeah, we searched it with all our best ability, and that's we picked it clean.
All right.
Oh,
Here's the thing now. You're going to have to decide. Well, you can each make another scout roll for another for the next 15 minutes of searching. You know there is a threat. You know that threat is lurking somewhere. If you are going to search, you can decide essentially for every success whether you are trying to locate the threat or whether you are trying to locate an artifact and or scrap. Something useful. So
Yeah, I'm scrapping.
let me roll up this.
Yo, let's go!
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just
Hell yeah.
pop off.
we're due, bro. I told you we're due. I'm gonna
I-
go on threat watch.
Okay. Let's see it.
Come on, watch this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah, I am just looking for useful shit.
That's 6 and 1. I think that makes sense for me.
I'm assuming you're staying with one
Yeah,
rather than push
That
a
is
roll with
that
two.
is correct.
One
I am
button.
not pushing.
They keep giving me 2 just to fuck with you, man.
All right. Wow, everybody succeeded. That's crazy.
Not if
Yeah.
you're good. Not if you're due.
Not if you got 2 wits, bro. That's like 2 mine.
Yeah. I don't even need 2 wits.
The witter.
The winner.
Okay, I will start with Haley. You hop up onto this metal riser. There is an audible clang of frog feet slapping down onto metal grate as you land next to this small vehicle. This one is not it's not fully the same shape. There's no large box at the back. This is something slightly smaller. Looks more passenger oriented. Not really a car per se. There's a large ski blade on the front and then a set of treads at the back. Propped up on this metal grate that does contain something of interest. As you poke around on this device, you pop open, you find that the seat opens, and within that you find a small bright orange plastic case, probably maybe 8 inches by say 6 inches. And emblazoned on the top of this is a small red flame. And popping open the box, you find it's vaguely gun shaped. It's bright orange. It has a single large barrel.
Oh yeah.
There is nothing in it.
This'll kill a watcher.
There is nothing in the barrel itself, but within the box there are two small, maybe 3 inches long, probably about an inch in diameter, red shells that look like they would slot into this firearm. You have found the flare gun artifact with 2 shots.
Hell yeah. I look at it. I've seen some things. I've seen guns. Right. I'm aware of a gun existing. Tribes have guns. Hell yeah. I pack it up and then begin. I grab it. Get it. Take a look around and make sure I don't see anything else, and I'm getting ready to like make a leap to the next thing. But that's what I'm doing.
You are confident that there is nothing else of value on that device. There's really not a lot of places to store it.
Yeah,
to
hell
store
yeah.
anything. So.
Yeah, I look to see. Yeah, I'm looking to see like, is there any other place I can jump to? Otherwise, I'm looking to jump down.
Yeah. The other
but
2 platforms, there's one above you, there's one below you. Neither one has any vehicle or anything on it.
see, I'll be making my way down as we find out what happens to the others.
Yeah. Hugh, you are poking around what turns out to be a series of toolboxes. These
boy.
are the biggest toolboxes that you have seen. I mean, they are shelves upon not shelves, drawers upon drawers. Most of the drawers are not very thick. Like you're talking a 3 inch deep drawer,
Mm.
but there's dozens of drawers. And as you're pulling drawer after drawer after drawer out, almost everything you're finding is ruined. It's rusted through, the plastic is gone. You're finding screwdrivers in worse shape than the one that you saw Haley using to try to fix herself. But there is one thing that you find. It has fallen back behind the drawer, so you kind of have to pull one of the metal drawers out of this tool chest. You find it's probably 2.5 feet long. It's a long metal, kind of flat, rounded rounded end on one side with a hole that you recognize as a handle. The other side has a spiral bit of metal that slides. You found an adjustable wrench.
Mm.
This is also an artifact. It counts as a blunt instrument, but with a gear bonus of 2 instead of 1. It will also give you a +2 modification, and you should be able to just find the wrench in there. But it gives you a +2 modification to your comprehend roll when you try to repair artifact.
Cool.
Cassius, and you are like full. I'm sorry, this is still Hugh. You are like full arm in this tool chest trying to get this thing out from behind the drawer. Like just it takes a minute to get it out. Cassius, you are on alert. You are looking around. You know something is here. So you're keeping an eye on Hugh. You're looking over at Haley. You can see the green glow. Something dashes, like right as you are turning your view, something dashes across that green glow. So fast, you're almost not sure, like, that you actually saw it, but you're keyed in on that area. And it's a really good thing that you are that alert, because that means you saw it run around to your right, and you kind of spin, like pull. Hugh's got his arm wedged in the thing. He's holding his torch with the other hand. You kind of grab his hand and pull the torch over to the light, right as a monster, a thing just comes scuttling, slithering up at you. There will be no surprise. It only got 1 success on its sneak roll. So your 1 success on the scout roll was enough to eliminate its surprise attack.
No noticer.
The
Known
noticer.
noticer. Where is...
They call me the Witsy.
This-
Witsy.
This thing is probably about... It's hard to define because it has a long, slithery, serpentine body, but up near its head, which has one set of very kind of deformed jaws, fangs, whatever it is up there. There are also a number of unsettling legs, as you all have found this.
A centipede? Oh, that's a spider snake.
I
A
quit.
fucking spider snake? We need to start being fucking real for a second, man. What are you talking about?
It's spider?
It is called the art is literally called Tarantula Viper.
Tarantula viper.
It is a
Yikes.
cross
Oh.
of viper and tarantula.
They had to specify what kind of fucking snake it was too, with the viper part. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We are going to roll into initiative. Neither one. Separate that. Neither one will get. Oh, that should have been shown. That was the eggs you found.
Egg.
No. The egg.
Egg.
All right.
Wait, this the fucking baby? Oh,
Damn it! You can see the name tags. You're not supposed to see that.
I can't.
no, I was just guessing.
Oh, well, I mean, you did see it come out of an egg, so you know.
Yeah, I was like,
All right. If everybody can roll 1 die for initiative, these guys do not get any sort of ambush bonus.
oh, I love a 5.
Okay.
You know, it's funny. I thought
Um,
about with Haley, both giving her rot resistance and the thing that lets you boost your initiative. I had these ideas. I wish I'd given her the rot resistance.
Cassius is at the top with a 5, then Haley with a 3.
Oh, I have a 3? I rolled a 2.
Isn't
Oh, did I roll up?
I see a 3 up at the
I
top?
did
phase
roll a
3-6.
3.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And then Hugh, you have a 2, which it does as well, but it is more agile than you are.
Okay.
So it will go before you. No, that's that one. You can see 2 of them, right? You can see one here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see
And
that
here.
one.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you think God is mad at us?
There is
Why
no
would it make
God.
such a being? I
Theoretically,
can fucking
it
tell.
didn't.
There is no God. There is no man. There is only us.
That is strangely dark from you.
All right.
I love your weird energy.
I'm trying to bring some weird energy tonight.
Cassius, you are up first. You can see 2 of these things closing in. There is one coming from your right near you and Hugh. There is one slithering off of the top of the vehicle that you had been previously searching. It seems to be leaping towards Haley. You are up first.
Can I call out to Haley?
Yes, I assume that you have done that as part of your scout role, as part of seeing these creatures
Okay.
and
Okay.
preventing their ambush.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you for actually doing that.
Oh my God, we were praying on this exact scenario because there is no other way for this to happen. I'm gonna, I'm gonna, like reposition myself. I guess this will put me like right next to her to
Okay.
protect Hugh.
Are you trying to close with it, or are you trying to?
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna close the distance. Actually, I'm gonna. I, I'm. I'm not the smartest guy. I'm just gonna. I can kill it. It's a living, breathing thing. I can kill it. I'm gonna just go at it. I'm gonna attack with my machete.
Spend a maneuver to get to within arm's length, and then an action to attack.
Yes, sir. I think
Roll your
machete
fight.
is a plus
Machete
2
is,
for the.
yeah, I believe it is +2.
Okay.
You have 2 so far.
Let's see here.
Yes, machete is
I,
gear bonus +2 to fight, weapon damage of 2.
I think that's fine with me. That's all I need. That's all I need. I rolled 2, so
Your first success will do 2 damage, and then
Alright.
you get you have 1 die to stunt with on page 70, whatever. 70.
literally just
74.
reading that.
Yeah. You can inflict additional damage. You can inflict a point of fatigue. They do have an agility score, so you can do that. You can increase your initiative. You can drop its initiative. You can knock it prone. Or you can pin your enemy to the ground.
I'm gonna pin it to the ground with my extra one.
Pin down your enemy, grabbing him. Well, I guess that's not pinning him to the ground. I'm sorry. That's just basically grappling. You grab him and hold on to him.
Come here, son of a bitch. Come here.
Grabbing him using your arms or jaws, he needs to successfully fight you to break free.
Oh yeah, so get at me. Oh yeah, I'm wrestling this son of a bitch. It's
Holy.
I'm like one of those guys that wrestle alligators in Florida.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That option does launch the grappling. As a stunt when you fight, you can choose to pin your opponent down using fangs and claws or just your body weight. To break loose, your opponent needs to win an opposed fight roll against you. This counts as an action for your opponent, but not for you. While pinned, your opponent can perform no other action requiring physical movement. While grappling someone, the only physical action you can perform is a grapple attack against the opponent. This counts as a normal close combat attack with the following differences. You can't use any weapon. You get a +2 modification. Your enemy cannot defend against the attack.
Boy, I'm on him.
So you pin him down. Let me make a quick roll here. That's not what I
Well,
want to do.
Don't they have to roll on their turn because it's an action?
They do, but they have armor. So rolling to resist the damage does not resist it. You actually chunk out a significant portion of its hide. It absorbed some of that damage, but it did not absorb all of it, and it actually lost more than it absorbed.
Holy. Cassie's coming out
Attacker.
swinging.
Hell yeah.
The herb man.
The herb. The herb.
The herb man.
Currently 2 maximum. Whoops, other way. There we go. Okay. Perfect. That is Cassius's turn. It is the Viper jumping at Haley. It does have to spend a feral point.
Oh shit. We talked about this. You said you don't really use those, man.
Don't. That's why I'm surprised I have to remember to use it to actually get a pool of them. It allows it to essentially skitter in a very unsettling way. Just grabs onto what are you grumping at, Bonnie? It basically climbs up the central pole, like the 8 legs and the serpent body kind of combine to allow it to climb up this very slick and sheer surface. Its legs grapple onto the top of the platform, and it hoists itself up, and it is then going to bite you.
Okay. I'd like to declare my defense.
I was going to say, if you want to defend, you will roll your fight. When someone fights you, you can try to defend yourself. When you defend, you also roll for fight. You roll your dice at the same time as the attacker.
Hell yeah.
So go ahead and roll your fight.
I'm stupid, man. You got this.
Yeah. we should have this. Okay, yes. Okay. I am both defensive and I have good footwork, so I get a +4 to this defense roll. And I'm elusive, so it only costs me a maneuver next round, not the action. Okay, it's fight. Actually, did I have a defend roll? I don't know if that
I think it's your
shield.
fight.
Yeah, just you would pull up your fight skill and then just add the skill.
I know. I just didn't know if I had made a defense roll.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. My bad.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see. It has rolled, and it is done all of the pushing it's going to do.
Okay, I don't want to push it, but I should push it. But 2
successes.
2 successes.
Okay, it hit you with 1 success. So you have, if you look on page 75, you can choose your stunts. One of them is to eliminate 1 success on the attacker. You can choose that multiple times. You can increase your initiative by 2. You can knock or pull a weapon or other object from your opponent. It's not carrying anything. It doesn't have hands.
If it's prone, that doesn't make it any easier to hit, right?
It does not. It does make it spend a maneuver to get up. back into fighting position.
Yeah, God, I would love to kick this thing off because it's down on the ground, but like it's not like going like I don't think it will take fall damage based on its phenotype.
Based on its
Um,
size in the distance, no, probably
yeah,
not.
and it's a spider snake. I don't think it will care much about any of that. I will increase my initiative by 2.
Okay.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
you're going to cancel it and you're going to increase your initiative.
Correct.
So now
That will
you're-
put you above it. Actually, that puts you at a 5 because you had rolled a 3. What is your agility versus Cassius's? Because you both have a 5 total at this point.
No, I have a 5 in agility.
Oh yeah, you got me.
Okay,
I
so
got
you will
4.
go I will move you next round because it's actually your turn now. You have
Yeah.
used your maneuver to defend. You do have an action.
Hell yeah! I use my like I don't know, I forget if they call them free actions, but I drop the torch. I have quick draw, so I can fast draw, so I can pull my machete out, and then strike with it. I will attack the creature. It's fight and then machete. Do I have a machete? Yeah, let's see if this just works.
Look
Okay,
at that.
damages the machete, but we'll take the 2.
It does not damage the machete because you didn't push, right?
I did not push. Yeah.
So yeah, it does not damage the machete.
Hell yeah, I take the 2. Do
2 base damage for the
Yeah.
machete.
ooh,
And you
hell
have
yeah.
1 stunt.
Stun on this
same
fool,
thing.
man.
I don't want to pin them. Because I don't have claws or anything. So, I think I'm just gonna do. I increase my initiative by 2 again.
Oh,
I go
super
to the
speed.
moon. What does fatigue do to a person if they get enough fatigue?
It's agility damage. You can, yes, if they get enough fatigue, if their fatigue damage exceeds their agility, they are broken just the same as you would be.
Yeah. I wonder how much agility this stuff has. Hey, I don't know that we've ever done fatigue damage to anyone. I'll do fatigue damage to it.
We're usually just trying to kill him.
We're usually just
trying.
trying to kill them.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna lower its initiative. Right? Which one is this?
This is.
Am I allowed to know that?
Yeah, this is Tarantula
Yeah.
Viper 1.
One.
This is the one that has already gone. It
Okay,
jumped at you.
Yeah, it has a fairly high initiative then, right?
It had a 3, but its initiative was higher than yours. So
Yeah.
lowering its initiative would put it to a 1 next
Below
round, which would put
Hugh,
it below
so-
Hugh.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I want Hugh to be able to go before enemies.
Okay, but so you're not doing the fatigue damage because you only have.
Not doing the fatigue damage.
Okay.
I will lower its initiative.
Its armor does absorb the entirety of that attack. It
Okay.
takes no damage, but it does next round drop its initiative.
Okay, cool. Worth.
The one that is currently pinned by Cassius.
Hey.
While pinned, the only physical action you can perform is a grapple attack against the opponent. They do not make it easy to look at your NPCs in Alchemy. Okay. I will spend one of my feral points. It's down to 1 left. This thing is thrashing
the feral
about in
point.
your grip. You have it pinned, you have it grabbed, like right under the jaws, the weird multiple jaws. Its legs are flailing at you. It locks its eyes with yours. And you begin to sort of feel It's hard to describe exactly what you feel. It is drawing you in with its eyes. It is almost hypnotic. You suffer 1 point of confusion. There's no defense. You just take 1 point of confusion.
Oh, my wit. I'm the witter. We got to kill this now.
Yeah, we have got to
That-
take these down.
That is its action, however, because activating any sort of mutant power is an action. Maneuver-wise, it cannot move away from you because you do have it pinned. So it has nothing that it can really do with its maneuver. Hewlett, you have successfully pulled this wrench out of the tool chest. Your friends are engaged with these horrific beasts. Each one of these is about as, like, it's sizably comparable to each of you. Like, its body is probably 6 or 7 feet long, but that's like a lot of that is tail. Body, tail, snake.
Yeah. I think. Let me know how you would adjudicate this, or how you. I think, given what's been going on, I've probably leaned my spear up against this big rack of, the sort of standing toolbox. I'm digging through it. This thing has jumped out. Herb has basically tackled it and pinned it to the ground. I'm sort of in a state of shock. I think I'm just going to take a chunk of metal from the toolbox and huck it at this thing. I do have the quick fire, I think it is, or quick shot or whatever. So I don't need to take a thing to aim.
Okay.
Right.
We're essentially doing a thrown rock attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's just a
Actually,
shoot.
Yeah.
Action?
Also,
That is
you only have to aim with bows and stuff, like rocks and knives. You can just throw them.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preparing them is for, well, no, you do prepare a sling, but you're not using a sling.
Yeah, I'm not using sling. I'm just chucking.
Yeah.
So this is just a straight shoot.
Correct.
All right,
Shooter.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Would you like to push? I believe for thrown rock, there is no gear bonus as a base damage of 1.
I think you let it ride, bro. I think you let it ride.
I think I got to push on this.
Pushes.
You
The
suffer 1 point
pusher.
of fatigue.
Yeah.
You gain 1 feral point and 1 success. That will hit
Gets
for
in.
1 damage.
That's all. That's what we need there, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes, 1 point of damage.
I
Makes it
will
through the
accept
armor.
that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you are tenacious.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
It's a little early to be risking more agility points.
Tell that to the wit boys over
Yeah.
here.
All right, we wrap around. Haley, you lowered Viper 1's initiative by 2, which will lower it to a 1. It is Haley's turn.
Oh, sick. Sick. I actually wish I had something to use my maneuver on, but I don't. It feels like a shame I can't like make use of everything.
You can, I mean, there's always getting an item, using an item, taking
Yeah,
cover.
I don't need any of that. That's not just what I'm
Didn't
saying.
you
Like,
use it to defend?
Well, I yes, but my turn came up, so I didn't use the maneuver because I didn't have it then. I just need to stand
Yeah,
still.
last turn you
Now
didn't have a
now I'm
maneuver, but this
at
turn
a
you did.
full turn. With
Okay.
maneuvering. Yeah. Good call though. Yeah, just one of those things. You know what I mean? Trying to be efficient. Hell yeah! I just
Is
swing
Is
on
he cutting out
this.
too, or they just-
What's that?
Did you cut out, or was that just me?
Oh, I don't know. I might have cut out. I don't know. Maybe. I'll lean forward closer to the mic as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack the Taranta Viper.
Okay.
I raise my
Rent a
machete,
Viper.
and the flicker, the flames of the torch as it bounces on the metal platform underneath her feet as we scramble on this thing. I bring my machete to bear and I hack this thing to beats
Okay.
ass.
It is
Get
not
it.
going to defend. Oof.
Get
Two
it.
successes.
I'll take the 2 and not damage the thing. This time, it's all damage.
Actually, there would be no damage because you have 3 gear dice there. It should only be 2, and that's the 3rd die. So you're fine so far.
Oh, why? Oh, you mean it only has a 3 gear die, is what you're saying? Or sorry, 2 gear
2,
die is what you're
correct.
saying.
It's a gear
Yeah.
bonus of 2.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the machete straight from the book, right?
Is it?
It's like
Oh, I
from the
apologize.
inventory. It's from the inventory.
Oh, then yes, it
Um,
does have a gear bonus of 3. I apologize. I thought it was 2 and 2. Yeah, machete
let's
plus 2, damage
plus
2.
2 damage 2. So then the gear bonus should just be 2
2.
then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So you're
weird.
not
It gave
actually
it.
listing damage right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Anyway, it's
Oh,
supposed to
wait,
be
you're
2.
saying this machete that you pulled is
This
like,
machete is from the inventory. I just
oh
just
my
gave
God.
myself a machete. That's what I mean. I didn't make this.
I see what you're saying. Thanks, Alchemy. I'm glad you're on top of shit.
Yeah, so it is only 2 gear die. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
plus 2. Yeah. Okay, so I have 2 successes, nothing on the thing.
Correct.
Okay. Ooh, do I push? I mean, right? Oh my
Oh,
god, the machete.
well, you don't have a machete no
the
more.
machete breaks. In that case,
I was going to say, it's already broken.
yeah, in that case, I fucking kill
Hey,
this thing.
or
I
Yeah,
break
get
the
it.
machete off in it.
Get his ass.
So base damage of 2, and then you have 3 stunts.
Yeah, all damage.
5
The
damage.
damager.
The damage.
This one's armor is not at all hurt, so it might be able
might
to
be okay.
absorb some of that. Yeah, it does not.
Uh-uh.
You break off your machete right in the middle of 4 of this thing's 8 eyes, and its whole body just sort of twitches. It falls off the platform, and the 8 spider legs curl in towards the body.
Insane. I use a
It is.
maneuver to pick up the torch.
W maneuver.
Yeah, drop the handle, pick up the torch.
Cassius.
Oh my god.
While grappling
gonna
someone, the only
spend-
physical action you can perform is a grapple against the opponent. Counts as a normal close combat attack with these differences. You cannot use any weapons. You get a +2 modification. Your enemy cannot defend. So you
Okay,
can
so I
either
can
let it
grapple.
go, or you can make that
Yeah,
attack.
I'm making an attack. I'm not letting this fucker go.
This basically counts as a claws and teeth attack. You get a +2 modification, though. So +2 extra skill dice.
Let's see, skill die. And let's see. This counts as the claws and fang attack.
Yeah, because it says this counts as a normal close combat attack, but you can't use any weapons, so you can't use your machete. You get a +2 modification.
Okay.
Your enemy cannot defend against the attack.
Can I use my predator animal power here?
You sure can, but I think you activate Predator after you hit, correct?
I have
When
no idea.
you have succeeded in a roll to fight unarmed against an enemy, you can spend an feral point to increase damage. So yeah, you don't actually have to decide that until after you have learned if you're going to hit.
Oh yeah, that's like, and I get +2 skill dice.
+2 skill dice for the grapple.
Let's
I
go.
see a new style in Cassius's future. 3
Yo,
successes.
3 off the bat? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
hell yeah.
1 success is base damage, which in this case is 1. You have 2 dice with which, or 2 successes with which to stunt.
Oh my god. I guess I am going to. I'm going to drop its fatigue with 1, and the other one drop its initiative.
I like it. Debuff.
Okay, I'm sorry. 1 to drop its initiative and 1 to do what?
Do fatigue. Do
Fatigue, okay.
damage.
So
Yeah.
you are doing 1 point of damage, unless you would like to spend feral points on Predator. You would do that now.
I will spend that right now.
Because it does get to roll its armor. Although, admittedly, you have already damaged its armor.
How many points you dropping?
Roll my. Let's do 2. Let's do 2. And we're gonna roll the 2. The 2 feral die.
You're supposed to roll base dice because one of those is a 1. That will trigger a feral effect in a moment. So that ups your damage to 3, though. You spent 2 feral points on the base damage of 1. It does get an armor roll. Its armor has been torn up by you before. It does reduce the damage by 1 to 2. You sink your claws in. It is bleeding. It is not happy, but it is still alive. Barely.
All right.
I need you to roll 1 base die, please.
Ooh.
Big 6.
Big 6. Let me note that down. You get your feral points back. There.
I'm kind of sick with it.
All right. Let me add a line here for Herb.
The herb.
The
Herb gets a tally mark.
herbivore.
All right. So you get your feral points back, and the thing is not happy, not in good shape. And you said you dropped its initiative score, so that will actually drop it. Yeah, that'll drop it below Hugh. You have a maneuver. If you want to do anything with your maneuver.
Oh fuck! I got maneuvers, so I didn't even think about that. I'm good. Okay.
Hugh, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up this spear and chuck it at this thing.
You are actually near, so you could actually just stab it if you don't want to throw it.
I'd rather throw it.
He's a better shooter, I think.
Yeah.
Understood.
Although, with the point I lost, I don't think it makes a difference one or the other. But
I mean, it's fight versus shoot, so.
Well, yeah. So it still doesn't make a difference. But it's 1 gear bonus for the spear.
That is correct.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Let me double check. Thrown.
Show them how you do it.
Thrown
2
spear.
successes. Yeah. Thrown spear is +1 gear bonus, which you included. Base damage of 2. So you have 2 successes thus far.
Yeah, I just want this thing dead. It's all damage.
Okay, so that is 3 damage. It actually cannot, with its remaining armor, save against that. It's not good enough. And, well, how do you kill this spider that is currently being pinned down by Cassius? Tarantu Viper.
Right. It's the least graceful spear throw one has ever seen. It's 100% panic. And I think just since this is a single-use spear, just to incorporate that into this, I think I throw it really hard and actually just barely miss this. What the fuck is it called? Tarantu Viper?
Tarantu Viper.
But I throw it so hard that it shatters on hitting the floor, and it just shotguns into the side of this thing. And it's Herb has done so much damage. That's all it takes to fucking end this thing. And my spear.
It's not even broken.
You take a moment, you breathe a heavy sigh of relief. Herb, you can drop this carcass. But that's when you all realize that the green glow, that's gone out. No, it's back. No, it's out again. Slithering out of that room.
Oh.
Significantly larger than the two that you have dispatched. The adult
no.
tarantula,
Bring it on!
the adult
Wow.
tarantula viper hisses, at the end of its tail rattling back and forth. Venom, grotesque green glowing venom dripping from its fangs as a further tarantula viper, a little another young, begins to slither out. We will finish this fight next week because it is already 12:15.